Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Learning Path. This is Dr. B. Meena, Associate Professor, Head Department of Commerce and Vice Principal Shift 1 from Petition College of Arts and Science, Adayar, Chennai. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to prepare secondary distribution summary by applying simultaneous equation method as well as a repeated distribution method for a same problem. Click the I button to watch my all videos covering the cost concepts in cost accounting. Keep supporting me by commenting and sharing my links to your known circle. Subscribe my channel. Click the bell button. In this video, I'm going to highlight if you have this kind of problems, we are going to prepare the second distribution summary without mentioning any method. Either they didn't give a specific instruction about either you need to follow simultaneous equation method or you need to follow repeated distribution method. They didn't mention any method, what method you need to follow for preparing second distribution method summary for this kind of problem. This kind of problems means it's your option. You can apply either simultaneous equation method or the repeated distribution method. So that's why in this video, I want to highlight, I'm taking this problem to work out the same problem under both the methods. And both the methods, you will get the same answer. A company has 3 production departments and 2 service departments for the year 2002. The department distribution summary has the following totals. Production departments A 6,000, B 4,000, C 2,000. The total is 12,000. Service departments are X and Y 1,170, 1,500 for Y. The total is 2,670. The expense of service departments are charged out on percentage basis as follow. Service department X for A 30%, for B 40%, for C 20%, for Y 10%. Service department Y is serving to A 20%, to B 30%, to C 30%, and for X 20%. Prepare a statement showing the apportionment of 2 service departments expenses to production department by simultaneous equation method and repeated distribution method. Okay, so this problem is same, but we are going to work out 2 different methods, simultaneous equation method as well as repeated. So whenever you are working out both the methods, the answer will be same. So the thing is, if you have this kind of problems, they didn't mention you. Say for example, if they ask like that, prepare a statement showing the apportionment of 2 service department expense to production departments alone they given means, it's your choice. Either you can apply that is simultaneous equation method or you can apply the repeated distribution method. So both the answers will be same. Okay. If the problem specifically mentioned follow the simultaneous equation means you need to follow. And repeated distribution means you need to stick on the instruction only. If it is nothing is mentioned means that's your option. Either you can apply repeated or you can apply simultaneous equation method. Okay. Now check out how I frame the equation. First, I want to work out under simultaneous equation method. So I'm framing the equation. Already the service departments are X and Y only. So X overhead is 1,170. So let X be the total overhead of department X and Y be the total overhead of Y. So X is equal to 1170. How I got the value? Because the X value is 1,170. That is the our assumption is X overhead, and Y's overhead is 1,500. So that's what I written here. X is equal to 1,170 plus 0.2 Y. How I got against, sorry, against Y, what is a percentage? 20%. So 0.2 Y. Okay, in the same way, how can I frame the equation for Y? Y is equal to 1,500 plus 0.1 X. That's what I written here. So this is the equation I frame. Then how to take the decimal? After the decimal, only one digit is there. So I can multiply both the equation by 10 in order to remove the decimals. So then the equations will be 10x and then 1,170 into 10, I will get 11,700. 0.2y into 10, I'll get plus 2y That is the first equation. The second equation will be 10y, 1510, 15,000 plus 1x. That is the second equation. Okay. Then I need to rearrange the equations. Then I will, then I will get the things 10x minus 2y is equal to 11,200. I rearrange the first equation. 10x minus 2y is equal to 11,700. Then the second equation alone I need to multiply by 10, because in order to equate the x. So this x will go that side, means it will get minus sign. So 1x multiplied by 10 means 10x. So plus 10x, this with side going means it will get minus 10x. So plus 10y, 10 into 10, 100y, isn't it? Is equal to 1,50,000. How I got 1,15,000 into 10. So the thing is, in order to equate the x, the second equation is multiplied by 10. Okay, so x is always stand first, then y. So x I need to bring it over this left hand side, so it will get minus sign. So 1 into 10, 10 plus 10x I'm bringing over means minus 10x. 10y into 10, 100y. 15,000 into 100, 1,50,000. And then I'll cancel the x. Then this answer will be 98y minus 2y plus 100y, 98y. 1 lakh 61,700 is the summation of these two amounts. Then y is equal to 1 lakh 61,700 divided by 98. I'll get the value as y 1,650. Then I can substitute this value in the first equation in order to get the x value. So 10x is equal to 11,700 plus 2y. Then 10x is equal to 11,700 plus 2 into 1,650. Then 11,700 plus 3,300. I'll get 15,000. 15,000. 10x I'm bringing over, it will be dividing. So 15,000 divided by 10,500. This is the value of x. So after getting the overheads of x and y, then I'll prepare the second distribution summary as usual way. Put the heading second distribution summary under simultaneous equation method. Have the columns like that: particulars, total, and production departments. So once I allotted the columns, then I will move on to the first transaction, overheads as per PDS. So overheads as per PDS, as per the problem, A 6,000 is given, B 4,000 is given, 2,000 for C. Then total is 12,000. Then service department X overhead, X value I got it as 1,500 to ABC at 90% based on the information in the problem. 90% how I got it. Again service department X 30 plus 40 plus 20, 90% in total column. A column, what is that? 1,500 is the x value. 1,500 into 30 percentage, 1,500 into 40 percentage, 1,500 into 20%, the respective columns of A, B, and C. Then I'll get 450, and then 600 and 300 for C. Then I'll move on to the next service department. Y is overhead. Y, what is the value I got it? 1,650. So 1,650 in total column, I will write it as 80%. How I got 80, 20%. Again, service department Y, 20 plus 30 plus 30, 80 percentage in the total column. So 1,650 into 80 percentage in the total column, 1,650 into 20% in A column, 1,650 into 30% the B column, again 1,650 into 30% the C column. I'll get this values: 330, 495, 490, and total is 1,485. Then I'll put the total of all the columns, total column A column, B column, C column. That is the total overheads under simultaneous equation method. So this is the answer as per simultaneous equation method. Let me check our answer is right or wrong by applying the repeated distribution method for the same problem. So look at this. So as usual, I'll put the heading. What is that? Secondary distribution summary under repeated distribution method. Okay. Then have the columns alone: particulars, production departments, service departments. And production departments are ABC, service departments are X and Y. Then I'll write overheads as per PDS, the respective overheads as per the problem I written over here. And X and Y 1,170 and y is 1500 as per the problem, then I'll take the service department x over at 1170 to a, b, c and y at the ratio of 3 is to 4 is to 2 is to 1. How I got this ratio? As per the problem. See, against the service department x, 3, 4, 2, 1. So the conclusion is whenever I'm going to redistribute the overheads of x to a, b, c and y, I'll redistribute that is in this ratio. Whenever I'm going to redistribute the y's overhead, what ratio I'll use? 2 is to 3 is to 3 is to 2. So that ratio I can apply whenever redistributing y is overhead. So have it in mind. So apply in the problem. Try to have an understanding when I'm explaining here. So service department x overhead 1170 to a, b, c, y in the ratio of 3 is to 4 is to 2 is to 1. So 3 by 10, 4 by 10, 2 by 10, 1 by 10. Out of 1170 means I'll get 351 for A, 468 for B, 234 for C, and 117 for Y. I indicated in the brackets 1170 is redistributed between other production and service departments. Then I'll move on to the next transaction. What is available under Y column, service department Y column? Totally 1617. How I got it? 1500 plus 117. So service department Y is overhead rupees 1617 to A, B, C and X in the ratio of 2 is to 3 is to 3 is to 2 because it's Y is overhead. I will substitute the next ratio. Okay. So 2 by 10, 3 by 10, 3 by 10, 2 by 10. Out of 1670 means I'll get the amounts are 323.4 for A, 485.1 for B and C, and 323.4 for X. And I mentioned the Y column minus 1617 was redistributed among A, B, C, and X. Then I will take the X overhead. X overhead, how much I got it now? 323.4 to A, B, C, and Y at the ratio of 3 is to 4 is to 2 is to 1. So this process will keep on continuing till I'm getting 0. That is the feature of repeated distribution method. So at this, the next step, service department X overhead 6.468 to ABCY in this area stage only, I'm getting 0. Then I'll stop redistributing the service departments overhead. Then I'll get the total of production departments alone. I'll get the answers like that: 6,780, 5,095, and 2,795. So this is the total overheads of production departments. The same answer we got it in the simultaneous equation method also. So our answers are right. So why I took this video, by already I explained how to prepare the second distribution summary under simultaneous separately, and another video I posted how to prepare the second distribution summary under simultaneous equation method as well as repeated distribution method in two different videos. And in this video I combined both in order to share you certain things about second distribution summary. If you have this kind of problems, so look at the slide. In this slide, if you have this kind of problems, they just ask you to prepare the statement showing apportionment of service departments. It's your option. Either you can apply repeated distribution method or the simultaneous equation method if the problem doesn't mention the method to be followed. But when the problem has specifically given, prepare the summary and a repeated or simultaneous means you need to stick on the information. But you can cross verify your answers, whether your answers are right, by applying another method to cross verify your answer, because both the methods will give the same answers. That is the specialty of this repeat distribution as well as simultaneous equation method. So thanks for watching my video. See you again next video. Subscribe my channel, click the bell button. We will see you in the next video. I will start teaching you how to calculate the Meshner rate. Until then, bye bye.